Hey folks, ET here coming at you with the pre-market prep as we're not going to go ahead and jump into the week ahead as we've had some really big shifts lately in the gamma profile for SPY throughout the week, and I think it's just wasteful of everybody's time to have to listen to my voice for an extra 5 minutes if the data is going to change so drastically. So for the next few weeks, we're just going to hit up Monday on Sunday night. If you need to hear my voice more often, you can listen to this video 5 times in a row or go to our YouTube channel and check everything else out that is there. So here we are. We're at our daily customer sentiment. We're going to draw our whale target on, and we're going to go on from there. So whale targets, plain and simple, 580 to 610. We've seen some walking down as of late with these whale targets, and we'll kind of check an eye on that through our whale positioning here in a second as we go along. So right now, 580 to 610. Customers are still somewhat bearish or quite bearish. We are starting to pattern up a little bit, but if we continue to see this downside, we'll probably stay in that short to pop mode. Jumping into our SPY dark pool levels, plain and simple, we walked down a little bit. We are all the way up around 609 Friday at open, and now we're back down to 599, so we're about $5 from that. So not too far from price, really, at the moment. Another $4 or $5. I think we're down, 60 cents in the nighttime session. No big deal. I don't worry about future the nighttime session. I worry about the New York Open and where we go. So dark pools are there. Mark them on your chart or bot ping them like I do if you are a member, because that's the way I like to do it. We're going to jump into our whale position really quick. We got a video on this if you don't understand it on the YouTube channel, so watch it if you are confused. So pulling up towards price right here is 610 has remained pretty static. Nothing too crazy else pulling upwards, but what's interesting to me, if you look at this white bar right here, that is 570. And if it starts to dig in more, then we might start to see a little bit more downside. I'm going to turn that off real quick so it gets out of our way so we can see a little bit better. We can also see 575, I believe, and 585 right there. There's 575. We'll turn 585 off. So we've got some downside looks and then a 580 as well. So if those continue to dig in on this aggregate right here, then we could see some more downside throughout the week. This is an overall look of what's happening big picture throughout the week, and it does change frequently, so always keep an eye on it and watch that video. Now, jumping into our gamma plain and simple. Right now, we are at about, let's say, 593, 594. So, on our ag, 594, big, important level to pass, and that gets us all the way up to 598. Fairly thin up here if we decide to really rip up and get to that 610 on the ag. If we cannot hold 594, we're going down to this 590, 588 area with this positive right here. Remember, we trade green to green and we ignore the in-between. So if we're just looking at the ag plain and simple, it's an easy look. If we cannot hold above 594, we're going down to that green to green. Two biggest pulls currently are 590, 600. Let's go ahead and look at our Monday data, 3-3, and get everybody out of here a little shorter than usual. So, interesting look here. 595 is our Monday repel level. Remember, red attracts, green repels. We're going to put an X right here on 568 for the time being. That is a massive level, but it's very, very far. Not too massive a level. I meant to say it is the largest, but it's very far away from price. So, for us to get there, plain and simple, we're going to have to break this 590 and then that 588 from the ag, I think 589 from the ag to pull all the way down. 590 is going to be a big contention point on dips. If we cannot hold that and lose it hard, big moves down, pulls there. If we can hold 590 on any dips, then we're still in that 595 range with some big pulls to the upside here at 598 and 600. So plain and simple, really, we don't want to get caught between these two, this 595 and 597. That would suck. That would be chop. So plain and simple, we got to hold 590 on dips, and if we break above 597, we've got a lot of room up with quite a few pulls and not a whole lot of repel gamma in the way currently. That is all for now. Everybody have a good week. I'll see you Tuesday morning and, of course, tomorrow on X with all of the tweets that I send. And then Tuesday, we'll see you for our next pre-market prep. But have a good day. Stay safe out there and go get that Oprah money.